What if I told you prolonged fasting can help with fat burning, cellular repair, improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, improves mental clarity, and helps protect the brain from neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's? So how long do I need to be in a fasting state to reap these benefits? Let's talk about it. So there are two components of fasting. There's the spiritual and then there's the physical. And today we're going to talk about the physical. Now, when I'm talking about fasting, I'm talking about abstaining 100% from food and abstaining 100% from drinks. The only thing you can consume is water. Why is that important? Because when the body is not occupied with digestion, it then starts to unlock the healing process of all the things that we talked about earlier. Now, there are 5 stages we're going to talk about regarding fasting, all the way from 8 to 72 hours. So let's go. So stage 1 is between 8 to 12 hours, and this is the process where the body starts to deplete glycogen, which is stored sugar that comes from carbohydrates, because remember, the body wants to use carbohydrates as its primary fuel source. And once that's depleted, we go into a process called ketosis, which the body then uses body fat as fuel and starts burning that. So stage 1 is between 8 to 12 hours, and it initiates the fat burning process. So stage 2 is between 12 to 18 hours, and you are in full ketosis, which now the body is using all body fat at an accelerated rate for fuel, which means you are burning fat at a faster rate. At this stage, the insulin levels also stable out, and the good news is your appetite starts to become depressed, so you're not as hungry as you were when you first started. So stage 3 is between 18 to 36 hours, and I like to call this the beginning of the healing process. So in this process, we will go through something called autophagy. Autophagy is the process where old or damaged cells are removed and replaced with new cells. Now, the benefit of that is it helps reduce inflammation throughout the body. It can help kill certain cancers. It helps with age-related decline, and it removes certain proteins from the brain that are linked to Alzheimer's. Now, stage 4 is between 36 to 48 hours. Now, remember, we're already in full ketosis, which is the burning of fat for fuel. We're already in full autophagy, which is cellular repair, and now we're in the area of human growth hormones, HGH. At this stage, HGH increases by 400%. So what does that mean? It means that it helps promote muscle mass, it helps with muscle recovery, and it can help increase the healing process for any wounds or injuries. Now, I know it can sound counterintuitive because when I talk about muscle strength and muscle size, I always talk about being in a calorie surplus. But studies have shown that an occasional 48-hour fast can help maintain or improve muscle mass because of the release of human growth hormone. Lastly, stage 5 is between 48 to 72 hours plus, and this is the process where stem cell production has been triggered, which is the process of creating new immune cells and get rid of the old ones. And a 2014 study has shown when you reach the 72-hour mark of fasting that it can possibly rejuvenate the entire immune system. So today you learned about ketosis, you learned about autophagy, you learned about human growth hormones, and you learned about stem cell production, all of which help heal the body. Now remember, you cannot consume any food because all of this works because the body is not worrying about digestion. As soon as you consume food, this entire process stops and you have to start it over. So the only thing you can consume after about 24 hours are electrolytes. And the best way to do it is to do salt water. That will help keep your electrolytes up and keep you hydrated during your fasting time. Now that's my time. If you found any of this information helpful, you can like, you can share. If you ever want any personalized nutrition training, you can either DM me or in the comment section type, "It's time." Come back as I talk more about nutrition.